If I asked you who would be the Angels' top 10 players in WAR this year, who would you pick? Ohtani and Trout are the obvious 1-2. Off-season acquisitions Brandon Drury, Hunter Renfroe and Tyler Andersons take up the 4, 8 and 9 spots respectively. Farmhands like Reed Detmers, Griffin Canning, Patrick Sandoval and surprisingly Zach Neto fill out of the rest of the top 10. But who is this guy in the number 5 slot? Who could that be? Maybe it's the Angels' second highest paid player at $35 million a year, Anthony Rendon. No, it's not him. He's 26th in the list. Maybe it's Taylor Ward. He was pretty good last year and starts nearly every game for the team. But no, he's in 12th place. The correct answer would be Mackenzie Matthew Moniak, or Mickey Moniak. Moniak was the former number 1 overall pick in the 2016 MLB draft out of La Costa Canyon High School, where he was largely considered the top high school bat in the class. He was lauded for a 7th grade hit tool that most hope would develop some extra pop so that he could become an all-around great outfielder. Going into 2017, he was ranked as the 19th best prospect in baseball according to MLB.com, but after a bad year in Single A where he had a .235 batting average and an 80 WRC plus, he fell all the way to 88 on next year's list. And after a poor 2018, he fell off the top 100 completely. Moniak had a bounce-back year in AA during the 2019 season and made his big league debut during the COVID-shortened 2020 season, but failed to make the opening day roster in 2021 or 2022. Bouncing between spot MLB appearances, only getting called up for 2 to 3 games at a time, playing most of his games in the minors. In 2022, with the Phillies looking to contend with a 55-48 record and the Angels selling at the deadline once again, the Phillies decided to cut bait on the player they made the number 1 overall pick just 6 years before and traded Moniak and Yadiel Sanchez to the Angels for Noah Syndergaard. Moniak played 19 games with the Angels during the 2022 season, but a finger fracture and a hand contusion left him on the outside looking in going into the next season. Moniak would start the year out in AAA Salt Lake as the Angels had acquired Hunter Renfroe and Brett Phillips in the off-season. But Moniak continued his great play, hitting well with a .308 batting average, a .940 OPS and a .114 WRC+. On May 13th, which just so happens to be Moniak's birthday, he was called up and his first at-bat, he did this.
With the thin air, you know. There's a high fly ball to right off the bat of Moniak. This one's going to go. Mickey Moniak has it. A leadoff home run on his birthday.
Moniak then recorded a hit in his next 7 starts with 7 extra base hits and 7 RBI. Since his call-up, he has the 9th most WRC plus among hitters with a minimum 100 plate appearances. He is also tied for the 9th most home runs and 13th most WAR amongst hitter in that time frame as well. And it's not only like he's putting on these numbers in blowouts. 7 of these 9 home runs have given the Angels the lead, so when he hits one, it usually comes at a crucial moment. Moniak's success can largely be put down to the aggressive platoon the Angels have used. This season, Moniak has 10 ABs against lefties and has yet to record a hit. Most players, especially ones as highly touted as Moniak, may shun the idea of playing every day, but Moniak has been humble in his approach. I've got full trust in Nev and the front office and the people making the decisions. I'm here to play. Whenever my name is in the lineup, I'm ready to go. Moniak has done this even though he has the 22nd highest strikeout rate and the 14th lowest walk rate in the MLB, so is likely due for some regression. However, his batted ball data tells us he has a higher barrel rate, exit velocity and launch angle than MLB average, and a top 20 barrel rate in the entire MLB shows that when he makes contact, it's hit hard and to get line drives or homers rather than weak ground balls. Moniak maybe hasn't hit the heights that were once prophesized for him when he was once made the number 1 overall pick, but what he has done is get his head down and found success with a team that now, with Mike Trout out for at least 2 months, will need him more than ever.